Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. I am a full-time online reseller and I sell on Poshmark. My Poshmark Closet name is FairieGirlFinds. Today's video is a What Sold Wednesday video where I report in to go over all of the items that sold in my Poshmark Closet in the past week. This week's total gross sales were over $750. So if you want to see what sold, keep watching. This week's What Sold Wednesday will be ran from April 25th to May 1st. Any sales that come in after the 1st, I always cut off at 11:59 p.m. of the last day of the week that I'm running. So any sales that came in after the 1st will not be part of this week's numbers. They will be on next week's report. Okay, so let's get started. April 25th, I had 3 sales. The first thing that sold was a Betsy Johnson black and off-white / cream colored contrasting hearts zip around wallet in excellent used condition. This sold for $35 and after fees I got $28. And the next thing that sold was a pair of soft black leather twist tie bow peep toe open toe wedge platforms. They sold for $20 and after fees I got $16. And the last thing that sold was a pair of vintage Trip NYC black skinny jeans. They sold for $24 and after fees I got $17.48. I will note, if you ever are out thrifting and you see this brand TRIPP, they are a highly desired brand. They're kind of like in the rock, goth, emo scene. So if you see them, pick them up as long as they're in good condition, because they're hard to, I don't even know if they sell them anymore. I think they're just hard to find. They used to be like real big at like Hot Topic and stuff back in the 90s. It's definitely a Y2K 90s vibe brand. So if you see it, pick it up, because you'll definitely flip it quick. You'll flip it for decent cash depending on what you get. I know the plaid skirts and like the ones that have lots of buckles and things on them, and the pants that are like a wide leg, they have a lot of like buckles and straps going on. They're like the cool skater from the 90s vibe. Like if you remember, going back to my era, if you remember UFOs, Jenkos, or Kickwear, all of those cool skater brands, those are very high demand right now. So keep that on your BOLO list. Then on April 26th, I also had 3 sales. The first thing that sold was a Victorian vintage sterling sun. I don't know what to call this. You'll see it. It reminded me of the sun. Floral scroll flower embossed engraved. I'm using all the keywords in the world, but it helps. It helps. Ring. It was a sterling silver ring. This sold for $36 and after fees I got $27.08. Then the next thing that sold was a J Press navy blue and brown flag canvas belt. It was like a mixture of leather and canvas, men's belt. It sold for $10 and after fees I got $7.05. And the last thing that sold that day was a J Crew coral pink orange, using every color in the rainbow because you never know what the buyer is searching for. So if you think it's coral, someone else might think it's orange or salmon or pink. So put them all in your description or your title. Who knows with the algorithm right now, what actually works, but I still just put it in my title. I just keep business as usual until I get some more clarity on Poshmark's whatever they're doing with the testing A group and the B group and the Fireside chat. I know all about it. I'm confused. So I'm just sticking to what worked for me in the past because I'm hoping it still works for me now and in the future. Okay, anyway, they sold for $30 and after fees I got $22.28. Then on the 27th I got, you guessed it, 3 more sales. Are you noticing a pattern here? I'm getting 3 sales a day. You want to tell me there's no algorithm robot handling that? Okay, so let's keep going. The next thing that sold on the 27th was a new Star Wars black and silver zipper zip around travel sunglass case. This thing was so cute. I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan, but it was cool. Like to hold your sunglasses and protect them from getting crushed. They sold for $16 and after fees I got $11.08. And then the next thing that sold was a Fabletics Faye black mesh high impact sports bra. This sold for $12 and after fees I got $9.05. And then the last thing that sold was a pair of Page Vertigo. Hey, is it Vertigo? No, that would be an I, not a U. Verdugo. We're going to go with Verdugo. Page Verdugo Ultra Skinny Tonal Mona jeans. These sold for $28, and after fees, I get $22.40. Then on April 28th, I had one sale. Just one, which is very unusual. Okay, and what sold that day was a beautiful, actually, very beautiful Coach metallic silver and soft pink interior, large leather pleated wristlet clutch. It sold for $35, and after fees, I got $28. Then on the 29th, I had 6 sales. The first thing that sold was a Hurley skateboarding company, men's cloth canvas black and gray plaid tri-fold wallet in like new condition. This thing, I don't even think it was ever used, just didn't have tags. It looked pristine. This sold for $20, and after fees, I got $16. The next thing that sold was a Michael Kors sequin stripe tan and brown signature leather tote shoulder bag. It sold for $45. After fees, I got $36. The next thing that sold was a Coach Classic Black Legacy Stripe Signature Canvas and Leather Wristlet. This sold for $28, and after fees, I got $20.68. The next thing that sold was a rare matching set of Kate Spade hot pink leather Wellesley Hannah satchel and a matching wallet. I couldn't fit all of this in the title, but the description explained everything. So cute. Such a cute crossbody with literally an identically matching wallet. Adorable. Sold for $119. The set sold for $119 even, and after fees I get $93.48. The next thing that sold was an Oakley black soft shell embossed zip around travel sunglasses case and sleeve. Like you could put your sunglasses in this sleeve drawstring and then put that in this cute wristlet style of a sunglass case. It was soft. It felt like leather, but I didn't know if it was leather, so I didn't say leather, just to protect myself. That sold for $17, and after fees, I got $11.88. And the last thing that sold that day was this beautiful, super rare, cool Mystic Topaz Rainbow Prism Cube Cut Gemstone. It looks like a cube. I'm going to try to scroll through the pictures for this one so you can see how awesome this ring was. It was a sterling silver, like 925 stamped ring too. It sold for $30, and after fees, I got 24. My computer was delayed. Then on April 30th, I had 4 sales. The first thing that sold was a Hermes silk scarf tie orange medium box. Just an empty box for the designer Hermes. I always say Hermes, but I know it's Hermes. Very, very high-end designer. This sold for $36, and after fees, I got $27.08. The next thing that sold was a Coach black signature canvas and leather checkbook cover. This sold for $35, and after fees, I got $28. The next thing that sold was a brand new, you saw this in my thrift haul video. I think it was the most recent one, which was a while ago, by the way. I'm totally going to do more thrift haul videos soon. I just haven't had the chance to record, but they're coming up just for a little bit of diversity on my channel, so it's not just all checking in on Wednesday or complaining about eBay. So this was a brand new with tags, silver jeans, Avery Slim high-rise curvy medium wash blue jeans. They sold for $46, and after fees I got $35.08. And then the very last thing that sold was a pair of K-Swiss white Hypercourt tennis sneakers, women's. They were Express 2 Solomon workout. No idea. They sold for $38, and after fees I get $30.40. Then on May 1st, which was Sunday, the last day of the week, I had 3 sales. It was very slow for being closet clear out, which usually, I don't know, usually my weekends are a little more busy than this, but who knows what's going on? Who knows? As per Poshmark, the world is opening back up, and buyers are not shopping online as much anymore. They're shopping in stores. Okay, but it's been like that since before the pandemic, and Poshmark was taking off before the pandemic. So I don't know how things, whatever. Keeping my comments to myself. Okay, so I sold 3 things on the first. The first thing that sold was a pair of Paige Hollywood Hills dusted denim cropped ankle jeans. They sold for $33, and after fees I got $24.68. The next thing that sold was another pair of Paige jeans. These were red Normandy straight leg jeans. They sold for $40, and after fees I got $32. I noticed this week I sold a lot of Paige pants. Like, I don't know if they were promoting that brand, Paige. I have no idea, but it's very unusual, and it piques my curiosity to wonder why all of a sudden I'm getting this influx of Paige sales when I haven't had really hardly any in the past month or two. Put that in your back pocket. Think about it. Anyway, the last thing that sold was a pair of Beyond Yoga Space Dye Dark Gray High-Waisted Full-Length Leggings. They sold for $25, and after fees, I got $20. So that brings my total gross sales for the week to $758 even, and my total net sales, not including taxes or cost of goods, which I do deduct later. I put taxes aside for my quarterly taxes, and cost of goods, I don't include this in this number. But the total net was $606.40. So all in all, I would say that's a good week. It's a decent week. It's not my best. It's not where I like my numbers to be, but at this point, am just letting Poshmark take the wheel, because I'm doing everything that I do every single week. I'm doing the same things this week and every week that I do every week. And some weeks it generates over $1,500 worth of sales. Some weeks it generates $1,000. Some weeks it generates $600. This is all gross numbers I'm discussing, by the way. So who knows? Just my advice to you is to just keep doing what worked for you in the past, because that is the one thing that Poshmark did mention at their Fireside chat, was to don't stop sharing. Just, they're still incorporating that in their search method. They're still testing a lot of things out. So I noticed a lot of resellers that I follow on YouTube and Instagram, they will notice a drop in sales, and then all of a sudden they'll have one day where they have like $500 or $800 or even $1,000 in gross sales in one day, which tells me obviously something's going on there. Maybe they were part of a test group that day and they hit the jackpot with their buyers, which that has happened to me a few times too. I had a Saturday where I sold almost $500 in one day, which is great, but it's not usual. So I'm hoping I'm next on the little wheel of everybody having a fair shot and earning sales, because this week was pretty slow, and I prefer weeks like last week where I was grossing almost $1,500. I think it was 15. Yeah, it was like $1,480, I believe. Let me look at my spreadsheet. Last week's total gross was, yes, it was $1,482. So yeah, I'm hoping, I mean, it all averages out. This also is the time of year where sales typically do drop a little bit, because people are getting ready for summer. They're shopping for different things. So whatever, you got to make sure your closet's fresh and you're having a variety of items. You don't want to keep all winter stuff in there. Try to get some summer things in there. It also depends on the colors that people are searching for now, like the trend reports. There's a lot of stuff that goes into reselling in general and having a business online, a reselling business online. So who knows? But yeah, those are my numbers for this week. That's everything that sold for this week, and I'm hoping that next week it delivers a much bigger gross, but we'll see. I'm just going to keep business as usual, keep listing, doing my little tips and tricks I do every day, which is listing 5 new items every day, delist and relist at least 5 old items over 60 days, share your Kahootie butt off. Kahootie? That's a new word. Share your butt off. Share it. Every time you think about sharing and you have a couple minutes, share. Even if it's just a couple items, like 100 items or something. Share as much as you can. And yeah, just keep on keeping on. You got this. I got this. We got this. We're in it together. I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it for today. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel because I put new videos out every week and sometimes multiple times a week. I also like to do education videos on how to be successful in Poshmark. I like to do thrift with me videos, which I will be doing soon. And yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great week. Probably try to put another video up later this week if I can. Also, let me know, how was your week? Did you guys have a good week? Did you have a steady week, a slow week? How are sales doing in general in your closet? Were you able to attend the Poshmark Fireside chat? Because I wasn't. I'm just basing this off of the notes and knowledge that other resellers that I trust and follow on YouTube and Instagram, what they have shared. So unfortunately, I asked for a seat. I didn't get a ticket. I don't know why they don't make this public and maybe even just put a video out on their Instagram about it, or a live on their Instagram. I think you can do that, right? Yeah. Actually, no, I don't know if you can do live on Instagram, but they could do a live on YouTube. They could something, just anything so everybody can attend. That's the part that kind of is discouraging. It's because we are all sellers and only a select handful of us were able to attend. That's a little bizarre. They don't even make it available after the chat is over for people who missed it to watch it and catch up. Like, that just doesn't seem fair to me, but whatever. I took my notes as well as I could from other resellers who took notes who were able to attend. If you were able to attend, let me know what your thoughts are down below. How's your week? How's your sales? And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.